Hey guys, how you doing? It's Come Correct Entertainment. Um, Normally I do videos as, I go ask people questions and stuff like that. But today I want, take a little turn, do something different. Earlier this week on Sunday, early Sunday morning, well, for me it was basically nighttime because, I'm in Germany. I've been here for the last 3 years, but early Sunday morning in Calabasas, there was a helicopter crash that took the lives of 9 people, and including the life of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna, and the other 7 people that was on that flight. That speculation is what happened, this, that, and the other, but that's not what I'm really here to talk about. I just want to talk about the impact that that man had on my life, even though I never even met him. Growing up in the Caribbean, I was a huge basketball fan. Growing up in St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands. Even though we had Tim Duncan in the NBA, even though I respected his game, Kobe Bryant was my favorite player. And to this day I love basketball, and I play all the time, no matter if I'm hurt. I just love to play, and I got that joy of playing the game that I love from Kobe Bryant. And it really touched me, man, when I found out what happened, and I cried. I'm not even gonna lie to you, as a grown man, for a man that I never even met, he has such a profound, lasting effect on my life. I have kids as well, and I could understand, that pain his wife Vanessa is feeling. But on another note, there's some shit that really fucking pissed me off, man. There's this guy by the name of Ari Shaffir. Apparently he's supposed to be, some kind of comedian or something. And I never heard of this motherfucker, man. And I don't know how soon after, if it was the same day or the next day, but like 4 or 5 days ago, I found out that he posted the most disrespectful fucking video that you could post. And apparently he's been doing this with other celebrity deaths and stuff in the past, and that shit shocked the hell out of me, man. For you as a grown-ass man to do something like that just for clout, just to get on the internet, and for motherfuckers to retweet whatever you said or the video you posted, or like, that shit is disrespectful as fuck. For a woman that lost her husband, a woman that lost her daughter, sisters that lost their father and their sister, the sibling, and for the other people that was on that flight, that shit is disrespectful as fuck. His name is Ari Shaffir, and apparently he posted, an apology stating that, all he's doing is, he's just doing it for fun and games. It don't matter. Is somebody's death, the loss of a fucking family member, is that shit fucking funny? Because I don't motherfucking think so. I don't want to fucking, say, people should do this guy something, because I don't want to be up here promoting no kind of violence or nothing. But I'm having a real fucking hard time not saying somebody need to knock this motherfucker out, bro. This shit is insane. He posted that Kobe Bryant got what he deserved. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? As a grown fucking man, I don't know if you have kids or whatever the fuck you do in your spare time, but this shit is not fucking funny. And for people that's affected by this tragedy, for you to be poking fun at a time like this, you picked the wrong motherfucker, bro. Like, that shit don't fly, dog. and he posted his apology. I just want to read it for you guys. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Every time a beloved celebrity dies, I post some horrible shit about them. Like, I've been doing it for years now. I like destroying gods. And right when a famous person dies that they most worship, so as a response to all the outpouring of sympathy on social media, I post something vile. It's just a joke." That's a fucking joke. Something vile about somebody that died, that's a fucking joke. I don't really hate any of the people. Some of them I've never heard of, and I have to look them up after I see all the RIP posts. Some of them I actually really admire, and I'm bummed they've passed. It doesn't stop me from trying as quickly as I can to write some terrible shit about them. They're all just jokes though, and I would never tag anyone in them. That's at all associated with the person. I'm not looking to hurt anybody, mourning a loved one, just looking to post some inappropriate jokes for my fans. They've come to expect it from me. A lot of times I suddenly get a bunch of tweets saying, "Where's your so-and-so tweet about some person I didn't know had died yet?" If I have time, I rush to my computer to get something out. Sometimes I'm too busy, but sometimes I got the 3 to 10 minutes I'm willing to take for the project. And then once I post it, most of my followers laugh. Sometimes they ain't great, and I'll get a lot of swing and missed comments. The better they are, the more people like it. Some of them start reposting it, and a handful of their followers get angry, and the rest of us watch the anger and have a good laugh at the troll. Sunday morning, I started seeing a bunch of people ask me where my Kobe post was. The early report showed that he had died flying a helicopter that he liked flying. It didn't mention anybody else was on board, let alone children. I never made fun of any of the kids on the helicopter. They're not celebrities. Kids dying like that is horrible. Obviously, all the other people dying, that's horrible too. It's horrible he died, really, really sad. What a terrible thing that happened. But that has nothing to do with why I make these posts. They're just moronic, inappropriate posts I make for the fans who signed up to see them. The only thing I had against Kobe was that he torched my team over and over again. He made me hate the Lakers with all my heart. Nobody came out to comedy shows in LA when he and Shaq were winning titles, and then nobody came when he was doing it on his own. I love saying how much I hated the Lakers. Hating the Lakers was my favorite thing to root for. My team was in North Carolina and they fucking sucked. And then they moved to New Orleans and they still fucking sucked. The best they ever did was occasionally get to mediocre. But I could always enjoy a Lakers loss. Lately, I love posting about how bad the Lakers were doing, razzing their fans when they were going through the recent lean years. It's been such a fun back and forth with fans online, so they all knew that I would publicly rejoice every time something bad happened to them. With the background and my background of celebrity deaths post, Kobe's passing was a perfect storm. No, the fuck it wasn't. I knew I had to come up with something really awful, and that's what I did. That's what I always do. If I knew the other people were on that helicopter, I probably wouldn't have posted anything, and I would have just waited for the next celebrity death. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you're a fucking vulture, dog. And this shit is sad. But I'm not actually celebrating his death. I'm not actually celebrating any of their deaths. That's just an act. It's playing a heel. Ralphie May was a close friend of mine, and I even posted one of those about him when he died. He helped me a ton when I was getting started in comedy, gave me advice, fed me when I was poor, and he used to love those posts. So of course I posted one when he died. He would have been disappointed if I hadn't. That's just dark comedy. It ain't for everybody, so I don't post it for everybody. I post it for my followers who are into that kind of comedy. You're not supposed to see it if you didn't sign up for that kind of dark shit. Of course you get mad if you saw some random guy celebrating somebody you really liked death. It's not supposed to be presented to you like that, because that's not what it is. In reality, it's a comic telling inappropriate jokes to his followers who like inappropriate jokes. Do with that what you will, but that's what's happening. I'm sure I'll post inappropriate stuff about people in the future. Those are the jokes I like. Those are the jokes people who like me like. I'm niche. That kind of comedy is niche, but that's what I do. I ain't actually hurting anyone beyond giving an occasional panic attack to a friend. They're just words. And they're not even serious words. They're jokes for fans. R.I.P. Kobe, fuck the Lakers. Bro, you're the worst, despicable scum of the fucking earth, dog. I don't even know who the fuck your fans are, but people that follow that kind of shit that you do is disrespectful. And as a man, as a human fucking being, you shouldn't be doing this kind of shit, dog. I don't want to be cursing this much, but Kobe meant so much to me. I cried for days, bro, because this man was bigger than a basketball player. You saw the kind of man he grew to become. I got into basketball because of him. Basketball unites people across the world, different races, different classes. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have something in common when they talk about sports in general. And for somebody that lost a loved one, their father, their brother, their son, their husband, best friend, and you're doing this about other people as well, you're the worst fucking kind of human being, dog. And that shit that you're doing is uncalled for and disrespectful. Ari, what the fuck is your name? Ari Shaffir. Whatever the fuck happens to you, dog, somebody catches you out walking in LA, I wouldn't bat a fucking eye. Anyways, but I would just like to close this in saying, you know, rest in peace Kobe, Gianna, and the 7 other people that were on that flight. I hope your families find strength and turn to God, as He is the one that you should be seeking at this time for strength and guidance. My grandmother always used to tell me that the Lord will never give you nothing you can't bear. And I agree with that. Only the strongest of people that He deem necessary could handle this kind of shit. And who are we to put a question mark where God's put a period? You know, so Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. Gianna, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? There's 7 other people that perished on that helicopter. I hope that you guys found God, and you know, whatever it is that you believe in, I hope that you were at peace. And I hope your families find peace and able to move on and become stronger. But I have kids of my own, and you know, somebody I care about, my wife, and I just know that I want to keep that mama mentality going and make myself better and be better for my kids and my family. But anyways, peace out and Mamba out. I miss you, dog. I used to, your name fly across my screen on YouTube, you doing some interview, whatever I was doing, I was stopping and watching. But in 41 years, you left an impact on this earth that most people can't even come close to doing. But you're a great man, and we're gonna benefit from, you know, seeing you on that court and getting to know you a little bit. Thank you, dog.